Here with Bandits head coach Dakota Mason, getting set to watch the Bandits take on the Okotoks Oilers in just a few minutes. But Dakota, that's been back-to-back games now where the team has had to rally down by 3. Heck of a third period against the Salmon Arm Silverbacks. The season high is 6 goals. You come back and win, but probably not wanting to get yourselves into this situation again.
No, that's exactly right. It's important, I think, to be in situations like that and overcome them throughout the season, so you're prepared in case you ever get in that position in playoffs. So we've proven time and time again we can come back and we can win games that we're down multiple goals, and that's important to see. There's no quit in this group, and that's what you look for as a coach. But I think, like, moving forward, we need to make sure that what our most important thing is putting together a complete 60 minutes. We've proven we can be the best team in this league throughout 20 and 40 minutes, but it's time that we start to put in a 60-minute performance together.
In the second intermission, did it feel like one of those situations where you had to maybe push some buttons and light a fire?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of our job, right? We got to make sure the guys understand what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, and that second period was not acceptable by our standards. But our guys battled hard. I mean, it's not something you want to be in quite often, but like I mentioned before, it's great to see the resilience in this group, but I'm more invested in seeing what we can do throughout a full 60 minutes.
Well, the final 20 minutes, again, we saw the Bandits take over the game. What did you like about the third period?
Yeah, I mean, we changed up all 4 lines. I think that sent a spark throughout the group, so hopefully that can continue into tonight's game. But it was just our competitiveness, not giving up on plays, outnumbering around the puck. We were too disconnected from each other throughout that entire second period. But once we started to use our feet more, started to get in their face, and then again, I don't think Salmon Arm wanted to play at 20 minutes like they did. They were sitting back on their heels and then getting into penalty trouble. So we were very fortunate of some of the bounces and calls that we got, but the effort and the compete and our willingness to be around the puck was something I was very proud of.
Well, Harry Alberg and Liam Fitzpatrick had great games again. They've been on fire lately. Is there anyone else, though, that you thought we should mention?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Laz had a great game on the back end, moved pucks well. I thought Sorensen had a good game on the back end as well. Weingart, I thought our D played well. They moved pucks. They managed gaps and speeds well. And then he up front, I mean, you didn't see him a ton out there, but I thought Leon Bussman had a great game as well. Using his speed, using his body, getting underneath checks. So, yeah, it's great to see some of those guys step up, and then it was obviously great to see our 2 defensemen come in and have really good nights as well.
And you mentioned Dane Sorensen. It was his first game with the team. One thing we've learned about him, he's not afraid to hit, but what did you like about his game?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what we saw in video. He's a very, very competitive human being. That's the most important thing around here. We want guys that are competitive, that hate to lose. But he's a good skater. He's hard on pucks. He moves pucks well, has no problem jumping into the rush, and then obviously he defends extremely well. So he was a great addition to our back end, and over the first few days with him, he seems like an outstanding human being as well.
So what do you hope the mentality for the team is today when you're taking on an opponent who's struggling, that's on a losing streak, that has seen some key players on their team depart for other leagues and teams? What do you hope your team is thinking heading into this game?
Yeah, I mean, we just had our meeting about 25 minutes ago, so we want to make sure that we know what we're playing for and what they're playing for. They don't like where they're at in the standings, but Okotoks is a team. It doesn't matter if they're in first place, last place, up 10, down 10. They're going to play the exact same way. They're going to be competitive. They're going to be fast. And then for us, we want to make sure we're getting into that playoff mentality. You have to have a good start. You have to build off of that. And then you have to manage the momentum swings throughout the game. Okotoks does a great job of putting you in uncomfortable positions defending. So we got to manage those momentum swings. We got to start playing simpler, get pucks behind their D, and get back into our forecheck. And then just making sure that we can play that mature game that we've been talking about so often.
Looking forward to the game today. Bandits and Oilers coming up. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
That's head coach Dakota Mason.